Welcome into the Triton Nation Network as we get set for the Southwestern Spartans taking on the Iowa Central Tritons.
That is right, yeah. We have an exciting matchup for you here. Is like I said, Iowa Central Lady Tritons taking on the Southwestern Community College. And this should be a great matchup tonight. You know, both teams working to get the W tonight. And Reese, what do you see? What do you expect to see tonight out of these two teams?
Well, I believe Brittany West has struggled the past 3 games as Keandra Washington starts off with a 3. It's now 3-0 Southwestern. O'Donoghue wide open. She drives in off the glass. Got it to go. It's 3-2 Southwestern. 30 seconds in. As I was going to say, Southwestern is 6-8 on the season. They have dropped their last 2 games to Iowa Western and Iowa Lakes. Also, Iowa Central has dropped their last 2 games. They are 8-9. Last time we saw them, they were 8-7 after beating Little Priest Tribal College, but now they're back under the 500 mark, trying to get back to even on the season. Both these teams are 0-1 in the conference.
Yeah, like you said, Iowa Central looking to go back to 500 or maybe even above 500. You know, and they have a chance to do that tonight. We got the chance to talk to Coach Kruger. Kelly Kruger. Pretty good interview there. He said the team was playing well. They played well against Kirkwood the other day, but they have some issues they need to work on. You know, he said the inconsistency of this team. There's a nice pass there, but just couldn't finish. Like you said, the inconsistency of the players. They need step-ups. They need people to step up, you know, and take charge.
And one person that he said became eligible over the break was Avery Terwilliger.
Yeah.
Terwilliger, and she, if you heard, she is starting tonight.
Avery Terwilliger.
She's number 30. Look out for her.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how she does. We never got the chance to actually see her, you know, get involved or play at all. So, first time seeing her play, I'm excited to see how she does.
And she'll get called for the foul, Terwilliger. So Southwestern will take it in on the baseline.
Here's O'Donoghue.
Here's Romo. Inside to Van Meter. Spin move, no good, but a foul. And it looks like it'll be on Sarah Rolling.
And that's another issue that they are looking to figure out is the fouls. You know, can't cause too many fouls here early in the game, and fouls can kill you.
Actually, the foul will be on number Chrissy Okanaka, that's her second. The first foul was also on her, not Terwilliger. So 2 quick fouls by Okanaka. She goes to the bench, and Rachel Toto checks in for her. Second free throw is good by Van Meter. She goes 1 out of 2 at the line. It's now 4-2 in favor of Southwestern. But this is not all we got for you tonight. We got the boys later on tonight, and the defending national champions, Southwestern, taking on Iowa Central as O'Donohue drives inside to tie the game at 4. That should be a great one. Trey Croft is returning from an injury.
Yes, yep, that's correct.
Iowa Central 0-2 in his absence. There's a 3. That is good by Takia Stapleton. Her first points of the ball game, 7-4, in favor of the Spartans.
And yeah, you're right. Trey Croft is returning tonight after coming back from a wrist injury. Was not his shooting arm, or shooting wrist, I should say, shooting hand. But he was still out for, I think it was a couple weeks, something like that, a couple weeks. But he's looking to make an impact here tonight on his return. Here's Brittany West now, take it out.
Last time he played was before the winter break against Little Priest. He scored 37, so we'll see how he fares tonight.
You get a shot up here.
O'Donohue has to put it up. She does, but the shot clock goes, and a foul is going to bail out the Tritons here. So instead of a shot clock violation, O'Donohue will go to the line. The foul will go on number 10, Kiara Bryce. O'Donohue knocks down the first. We got the band here again.
Yeah, the band. We always love the band here. Brings the excitement into the game as well.
And O'Donohue knocks down both. 7-6 in favor of Southwestern.
The other thing Coach Kruger talked to us about was their defense, Iowa Central's defense. That's another big issue they've been having. Another key to success here tonight is their defense.
Definitely needs to improve for this conference schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Washington for 3, no good, and the rebound hauled in by Terwilliger.
And Terwilliger starting off strong here. She's playing pretty good. Hope she can keep it up here.
Now it's West. Drops it off for O'Donohue inside, off the glass, and lays it in. So Emma O'Donohue making a good impression early.
Yeah.
8 points. She has all Iowa Central's points so far. Quick 3, no good by Takia Stapleton. 8-7 Iowa Central. Here's Toto now. Rolling sets the screen. O'Donohue over to Terwilliger, gets it into Rolling. Back out to Terwilliger. She drives inside. West over to O'Donohue. Drives inside. Tries to find Rolling. She does. Spin move, no good.
It's a pretty good move there by Rolling there, but just couldn't finish.
And now Stapleton has it. Get it over to Washington. Defended by Terwilliger. Drops it off for Stapleton in the corner. Defended by O'Donohue. She'll drive. Rolling, nice. Nice block. Kept her hands up. Kept them straight up. Here's Toto for 3. No good. And it comes right to Rolling on the rebound.
Oh.
And punched out by Stapleton. Getting there to grab it was Van Meter. And the timeout going to be called by Southwestern. But a good start for both teams. 8-7 in favor of Iowa Central. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Triton Nation Network. Back here on the Triton Nation Network. 8-7 in favor of the Tritons. Southwestern took the quick timeout. 4:42 left to go here in the first quarter.
It's been quite a slow start to start, first quarter.
Just getting settled in.
Yep, exactly. Just getting settled in here.
Foul going to be called on West as she tried to block the shot of number 5 Chelsea Trotloff. Trotloff will go to the line to shoot 2 and try to give Southwestern the lead back. Trotloff 1 out of 2, but quickly rebounded by Bryce and out to Raven Hayes, who knocks down the 3, and that'll give Southwestern the lead back. They're up 11-8 here.
And it looks like for the Tritons, Jalen Carter has been put into the game for now.
Also Mardea Cross, so they get it down low too. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Out to West. Inside back to Cross. Gets it up. No good, but a foul going to be called, and Cross will go to the line. Two shots coming for Mardea Cross. The foul called on Trotloff. Her first. Cross knocks down the first. Misses the second, but Carter's right there again to get the offensive board. And another chance for Iowa Central to get more points on the board. Here's O'Donohue. Terwilliger over to West. Pulls up for 3. Good!
Cha-ching!
West's first attempt of the night from downtown knocks it down. 12-11 Iowa Central, and it all comes on an offensive board by Jalen Carter.
It's a great offensive board and a great look to Brittany West and great shot.
Romo misses a 3, rebounded by O'Donohue. O'Donohue has 8 of the 12 points for Iowa Central. Here's Terwilliger. West now, defended by Romo. West now at the point position. Drops it off for Carter. Over to Cross, defended by Hayes. Drives inside, does Cross. Out to Terwilliger, lays it in.
Good look.
What an assist by Mardea Cross. And the first 2 points for Avery Terwilliger. Tipped away by Cross, and last touched out of bounds by Kiera Bryce.
Tritons are starting to pick up some momentum here.
O'Donohue and West check out now for Rachel Toto and Sarah Rolling to check back in for the Tritons. Bryce comes out for Southwestern. So here's Cross with it. She'll drive in. Lays it up off the glass. 16-11 Iowa Central. Stapleton bringing it up. Here's Washington.
Now Sarah Rowland did have an open look there, but a great drive nonetheless by Mardea Cross.
Washington misses a 3, and the rebound pulled down by Carter, but a foul is going to be called, and it'll be called on Southwestern for an over-the-back. Foul's going to be called on Jasmine Aviles, her first. Now Cross with it again. Over to Toto. Long 3, no good. Almost corralled by Rolling. Now it's Stapleton. Out to Hayes. Raven Hayes. 3, no good by Trotloff. And the rebound corralled this time by Terwilliger. Here is Toto. She'll drive inside.
Ooh.
Gets the pass off to Cross. Inside to Rolling. Puts it off the glass. No good. Pulled down by Stapleton, and now Southwestern heading the other way. Washington drives inside. Stapleton over to Hayes. Trotloff. Hayes in the corner. Long two, no good. Rebounded by Rolling. And here's Terwilliger to bring it down the floor. Here's Cross. She'll drive inside. Floater no good. And rebounded by Stapleton. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. A 5-point lead for the Tritons. Southwestern will slow it down. Hayes over to Trotloff. Stapleton. Good defense there by Terwilliger. Now Washington over to Hayes. Stapleton drives inside, and she'll get fouled by Cross. So with 7 seconds left to go on the shot clock and 30 seconds left to go on the game clock. So Keandra Washington will take it out on the baseline for Southwestern.
So it looks like Rachel Toto and Mordea Cross will come out, and it looks like O'Donohue and Brittany West will come back in to play.
Here's Aviles down low, defended by Rolling. Gets the roll. 15 seconds left to go. Shot clock off, so Iowa Central can take the last shot. Now down to 10. Terwilliger with the ball. Over to West. 5 seconds, spins inside, lays it in. Ooh. 3 seconds and counting, and they'll just let it wind. So after the first quarter here at Hodges Fieldhouse, Iowa Central 18 and Southwestern 13. We'll take a 30-second break here on the Triton Nation Network and be back for the second quarter after this.
Do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back to the Triton Nation Network as we get set for the second quarter of action here in the women's contest between Southwestern and Iowa Central. Iowa Central has a 5-point lead going into the second quarter. What did you see? They did well there, and who got off to a hot start?
Well, I think Iowa Central did pretty well getting out to a good start on offense. They took some shots, but shots weren't going to shots. Can't say shots. Shots weren't falling, but later they started to fall a little bit, and then also started to pick up their defense a little bit, and that was another key factor for them. And to answer your second question, who came out hot? That's a real tough one because a lot of them are starting to pick up their game a little bit.
Right. Spinning inside, Rolling can't get it to go. Rebounded by Carter again. Her third offensive rebound. Terwilliger for 3, no good. And rebounded by Vanessa Romo. Emma O'Donohue in the game. She has 8 points already, 8 of the 18 for Iowa Central. Here's Washington defended by Rolling. Excuse me. Here's Hayes. Now it's Stapleton and intercepted, it looked like, by Carter.
Great interception there by Carter.
Here's West.
Not the prettiest one, but it was still a good one nonetheless.
She did a great job of stepping in front, taking the ball away. Now Carter with the ball. Here's West over to Terwilliger. Drops it inside to Rolling. Finds West. Cross court for 3. Nails it. 2 for 2.
Brittany
2 for
West.
2 already. West has 8 points as well. 8 points for both West and O'Donohue. 21-13 Iowa Central. Here's Stapleton for 3. That's good.
Jansen's
Stapleton
back.
has a quick release.
Yeah.
Here's O'Donoghue, wide open again, drops it off for rolling, wide open inside,
Wow.
lays it in. And
Looked like
a quick timeout. Looks like this one will be a 30-second timeout for Iowa Central. We'll let them take that 30-second break, as we will as well.
Oh, emoji! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you! She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up that hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
So Brittany West starting off hot. She's 2 for 2 from downtown, 8 points. Van Meter drives in inside, puts it off the glass and in, draws the foul as well, and she'll head to the line for a chance of the 3-point play. 23-18 Iowa Central. Tina Lair Van Meter, a freshman from Coon Rapids, Iowa, misses the free throw. And it's Terwilliger to take it up the floor. Drops it in for rolling and deflected out by Van Meter. So the Tritons will take it out on the baseline. Just under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. This has gone by very quickly.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it has gone by real quick. I'm not.
O'Donoghue drives inside, passes it out to Rolling, gets Van Meter to jump, cross inside, lays it up and in.
That was a pretty look there.
Great find by Terwilliger. 5 points for Cross. Here's Roma over to Stapleton. That quick release, no good for a 3.
First game for Terwilliger. She's playing pretty well for her first game.
2 points for Terwilliger, no fouls yet. Cross inside, double teamed, and she'll get called for traveling. And that's one thing we haven't seen yet for Iowa Central, and that's turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's been biting them early in the season. The turnover chain of events.
Yeah, turnovers are a big issue, or a big key issue for them. And looks like they've improved on it. They worked on it during looks like they've been working on it during practice.
The floater's good for Van Meter.
Starting to show here tonight.
Van Meter has 4 points for Southwestern. They have the Iowa Central lead down back to 5. Here's Terwilliger. Terwilliger starting her 4th game of the year. Terwilliger out to Rolling for 3. High arcing shot, no good. Rebounded by Cross inside. And once again, she traveled. So back-to-back possessions that Cross gets called for traveling.
Wow. And it looks like Tritons will stay with the zone defense as they've been doing here in the first half.
Here's Stapleton, defended by West, drops it inside for Van Meter, goes right at Rolling and misses the bank shot, rebounded by Cross, and here's Terwilliger.
Ooh. A very nice move there from Terwilliger.
Finds an open Toto, finds Rolling down low, misses the bank shot, and an offensive foul on Cross on the rebound. That'll be her second foul. Rolling will check out for Jalen Carter. Cross will stay in the game. Stapleton brings it up for Southwestern. Spartans down by 5. Here's Washington. defended by Toto. Stapleton again finds Van Meter inside, and a foul. Gonna bail out Southwestern as the double team was coming to defend Van Meter. Foul is going to be called on Jalen Carter, her first. Romo will pass it in on the baseline. Stapleton has it for the Spartans. Now Romo tries a three, no good. Very short, got her own rebound. Stripped in the lane of Van Meter. Here's Terwilliger now.
Terwilliger looking to set something up here. Here comes West now with the drive. Gives it to Cross. Cross now.
Mistat got her own rebound, misses again.
Can't seem to connect on those bunnies there.
Now here's Romo, defended by Terwilliger. Drops it inside for Van Meter. Now here's Washington for three. That's good. Plus the foul.
Wow.
A chance at a 4-point play here for Southwestern. So count the basket. A 3-point basket. So Washington makes the free throw. She connects on the 4-point play. The foul will go against Rachel Toto. That'll be her first foul. So now the Iowa Central lead down to 1. Toto drops it inside to Carter. Triple teamed as Carter. Can't find a way to get it to go off the glass. So now a chance for Southwestern to take their lead back that they had earlier in the game. They led early in the first quarter. Haven't lead since. Stapleton for three. That's no good. Rebounded by O'Donohue. And here's Terwilliger to take it up the floor for the Tritons.
And now Rachel Tull looking for trying to find somebody, but couldn't find anybody.
Here's Terwilliger. She'll take a three. Knocks it down.
Wow.
Her first try of the game from downtown, and she nails it.
Nice.
She has 5 points.
Very nice shot there by Terwilliger.
Romo inside, deflected out by West, and it will stay with the Spartans. So we have a couple substitutions for Southwestern here. Raven Hayes and Chelsea Trotloff into the game for the Spartans. Here's Trotloff, defended by Toto, out to Romo. Inside to Aviles. Inside, wild shot by Kiara Bryce. Taken back by Toto. Racing down the floor, out to O'Donohue. Inside and way wide as she intended the pass for Jalen Carter.
O'Donohue could have taken the three there, but she wanted to give it to Jalen Carter and just couldn't connect on the pass.
The second turnover of the game for Iowa Central.
Here's Tilger. Here's guarded by Tilger here.
Here's Romo, drives in, off the glass, got it to go. Vanessa Romo, her first 2 points of the ball game. Here's O'Donohue. Terwilliger. Toto with it, drops it off for O'Donohue. In the lane, out to West, steps back for three. Got it!
Cha-ching for Brittany West.
3 for 3.
Wow, perfect for three.
11 points already for Brittany West, and we still have 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. 31-26 Iowa Central. A good start after they got out of the gate a little slow. Hayes tried to spin inside, lost control. Toto takes advantage of it. She'll drive right down the lane.
Ooh, good fake.
A nice hop step and lays it in.
Good fake there by Rachel Toe. Nice jump stop.
And that's her first basket of the game. She now has 2 points. Everybody on the floor except Jalen Carter has at least 1 point for the Tritons.
Good defense here by the Tritons.
And no good on that 3 attempt by Bryce. Terwilliger will forward it down to O'Donohue. West drops it off for Terwilliger. Now Toto. Carter inside to O'Donohue. Lays it in. And everything working right now for Iowa Central. 10 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to...
10 points now for O'Donohue, and a timeout going to be called by Southwestern. That's the second timeout they've used so far in this first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout right here on the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back here on the Triton Nation Network. We got Iowa Central and Southwestern. Iowa Central taking the lead 35-26 here in quarter number 2. Got less than a minute till halftime. And Iowa Central has been taking control here, picked up the momentum before the timeout.
Stapleton for 3, no good. He was rebounded by Bryce and put back in by Van Meter. Under a minute left to go. 35-28, a 7-point Iowa Central lead. Here's O'Donohue. Just over to Terwilliger. Cross court, not intended for West, but didn't have enough air on it. So here's Stapleton. Shot clock still on. 26 seconds left to go here in the first half.
And it looks like Southwestern will want to take the last shot if they can. About a 10 on the shot clock.
Brittany West had 12 points against the Luther JV, which in the game they won on January 2nd, 65-56. 1 second left, have to put it up. Terwilliger does, and just short. So we head to halftime. 35-28. We'll take a quick break and we'll recap today's first half here in the women's contest. Back on the Triton Nation Network. What did you see in that first half?
Well, the first half was very slow start. Tritons came out a little slow, but as the game moved on, yeah, they kind of picked up the pace a little bit. We saw Tilliger play for the first time. She's actually playing very well for the first time from ineligibility. She's playing very well. I'm impressed a little bit. She's making a good first impression. That's what you got to do for when you play for the first time on a varsity level. And so you just got to make a good first impression. And so it was a pretty good first half. And so I'm excited to see what comes in the second half. What comes in the second half here. So let's see what happens. All right. So now we have a special guest for you here today. We got Sarah Horn, volleyball coach for Iowa Central. Welcome,
Yes,
Sarah.
thank you.
First of all, you're very good volleyball coach.
Thank you.
How did last season go? What did you see, or what did you learn from last season that you can maybe put into the next season?
Definitely, we had a great year. This team was unique in a lot of ways. We had a really great sophomore leadership.
Yeah.
And it was really great to see those five. Those five sophomores are really outnumbered. We had 20-some freshmen, so
Wow.
they did a great job of just
20
stepping
freshmen.
up. Yeah.
Wow.
And just, taking the reins and leading them and just doing all the right things.
Wow. Interesting. That's pretty good. 20 freshmen and how many sophomores?
Yeah, 5 sophomores
Five
and
sophomores.
22
Wow.
freshmen.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Very young.
What difference did you see from this year that maybe you'd like to see maybe change next year? If you know what I'm saying here,
Yeah, definitely. Things that we can improve on.
Yeah.
Goodness, that's a hard question.
Yeah.
We were young in some areas, so our setter was a freshman, and we played a lot of freshmen in a lot of different areas. So I think, just seeing those freshmen step up their leadership roles and being more vocal. And at times this year, we were really balanced, and I thought that made us a really hard team to defend, sometimes though, Gabby did a lot for us. So I think just making sure next year we're going to have a lot of people back and making sure we're balanced and can spread the offense, and just so nobody, kind of knows what they're getting from us. So.
Right. You got to make sure everyone stays healthy,
Definitely.
And communication, like you said, is a key thing when it comes to sports, when it comes to stuff like this,
Yep, definitely.
And you mentioned, you want some people to come back. Are you getting any new freshmen this year that kind of maybe spark your interest a little bit, that kind of hits you a little bit?
Yeah, so as in girls that are going to be freshmen next fall.
Yep.
Yeah, we're still working hard on that. We only had 5 sophomores this year.
Right,
so
right.
next year's freshman class will be a small one.
Okay.
We have a ton of freshmen that will be sophomores next year.
It's
so.
kind of like the opposite.
Yes,
Kind of
it
like the
is.
opposite. You got 20 freshmen here.
Right.
And now then you got 5 sophomores. Now you're going
Right.
to have 20 sophomores maybe.
Yes.
And what did you say? It was 5
Yep,
freshmen?
we only had, we'll probably bring in a few more than 5. I'm guessing it'll be around the 8 to 10 mark.
Wow.
It's kind of like the 2016 season. We had 12 sophomores and we only had 7 freshmen. And so I think it'll be a little more flipped like that. We'll have a lot more sophomores next year than freshmen.
Right.
Which is a huge advantage. It's an advantage as far as just experience and leadership and just knowing what to expect from the season. We play a lot of games and we travel a lot. So I think that'll be to our advantage next year, having that many returners.
What will be the toughest, maybe the toughest challenge for you next year as a head coach? What will be the toughest challenge?
All 5 of our sophomores played big roles this year.
Right.
Obviously we're losing Gabby, who produced a ton of kills. We're also losing Michelle LeHaver, which is our starting libero. Lexi Green was one of our starting middles, and then Emily Nelson and Liza Hatcher were also our defensive players. So we're losing a lot as far as their contribution goes. So I think just filling those holes. We have a lot of talented freshmen that will come back for next year, and so I think them just stepping up and filling those roles and taking more, just giving us a little bit more next year, their sophomore year.
Yep. Last question for you here, and then what are you most excited for this upcoming volleyball season?
Yeah, we're starting our off-season conditioning next week.
All right.
And so, we're excited to get back in the gym. This group, even more so than previous groups, our season got done right before Thanksgiving, and already the next week they were wanting to get back in the gym already. It was crazy. I'm like, no, girls, you should take a little break. So
It's
they're really excited to get back in the gym next week. we work with a strength and conditioning coach, and we do a lot of like small group workouts and conditioning and movement and all of that. So, I love the excitement. I love that they're excited to get back in the gym. And so I think next year, just, having that excitement paired with the experience is going to be something that could be really, really cool.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's a good thing when players are excited to get back into work, get back to work on volleyball. They want to improve.
Definitely.
I was definitely like that in basketball when I played high school basketball, and my coach always, he always loved that stuff.
Yes.
It's always good to, like you said, the girls are excited, right? And
yes.
So, it's always good to have that what's the word I'm looking for here? Mentality or that drive to want to get better.
Definitely. The coaches always usually have that, and it just makes it easier and gets our excitement even higher when the girls come in with that level of excitement.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's all I got for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate that.
Definitely. You're welcome.
Thank you for your time. We're gonna take a quick 30-second break here, and we'll be back here on Triton Nation Network.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi! Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Welcome back here on the Triton Nation Network. Still at half. You just heard from Iowa Central volleyball coach Sarah Horn. They had a great season this year.
Yeah, they did. Yep. It was a pretty good interview. She's a very, very nice lady. Very nice person.
So at halftime, 35-28 in favor of your Iowa Central Tritons. 11 points for Brittany West. 2 points for Sarah Rowling, 5 points for Avery Cherwilger, 2 points for Rachel Toto, 10 points for Emma O'Donohue. That's been a big surprise so far in the first half, but she's a sophomore, so not too much of a surprise.
Really great start for the Tritons, like you said, a really great start, especially for O'Donohue coming off fire. And Brittany West, 3 for 3 from threes. She's on fire too.
She's on fire. We'll see if that continues. We got about 5 minutes left to go here in this halftime period. Southwestern they're back out shooting, and Iowa Central just coming out from the locker rooms. So we'll see if they can hold on to this lead throughout the second half. Just under 4 minutes left.
Just under 4 minutes left here in the I can't speak. Just for less than 4 minutes left to go here at halftime. And Reese, what do you expect to see here in the second half?
I expect to see more ball movement. We did a good job, I think, of moving the ball. We found a lot of open players.
Yeah.
A lot of times that player would have been Emma O'Donoghue. And
right.
For easy baskets, Brittany West has to continue her thing. She has 11 points already. As you said, she's 3 for 3 from downtown already. So she just has to continue on that track.
And she's playing very well here. And yeah, like you said, let's hope she stays on that groove. She's in a groove right now. And so
we'll continue to see what Avery Terwilliger has in store. She already has 5 points. She's been averaging 5 points per game, so she's already at her average. This is her 4th game playing for Iowa Central.
Wow.
She just became eligible over the winter break. She's averaging 5.5 rebounds per game. And she's averaging 3 assists per game. So not bad numbers just to start out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Not bad numbers, Like I said, she's coming off, winter break. She might be a little rusty. It happens.
So if you're just joining us and wonder who Avery Terwilliger is, she's going to be number 30. Also Brittany West. She had 12 points against Luther JV and 7 points in her last 2 games against Iowa Western and Kirkwood. 7 points each game, but she has 11 tonight already. So
wow, should be an interesting second half, and I'm excited. We got a good crowd on hand tonight for tonight's game.
And as we said earlier, both these teams 0-1 in their conference. Both lost their first conference game.
Both teams looking to score their first W in conference play.
Iowa Central losing to Kirkwood on last Saturday, and Southwestern losing to Iowa Lakes. So as the clock winds down, 30 seconds left to go until we get the second half underway. You ready for the second half?
I am ready for the second half. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm ready for the second half. The band playing. Not a bad crowd here.
Not a bad crowd at all. We still got one more game. We got the men's game coming up.
We got a humongous men's game. You do not want to miss.
That should be a real thriller.
That game comes your way next. Number 7 Southwestern and the defending national champions of the Division II section take on number 20 now, Iowa Central, after the Tritons lost their last 2 games without Trey Croft. Or hopefully Trey Croft starts back on his same page that he ended with.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how he does it coming off a fractured wrist. And, it wasn't his shooting hand, like we said earlier, was not his shooting hand. So we'll see how it plays out when the men's game comes.
So we're back in action. Here's O'Donoghue. Van Meter missed the shot at the other end to get it started. Southwestern takes it right back, and Cross steals it away from Romo. She'll drive in, gets the foul, lays it in, count it, and
nice.
1. A chance at a 3-point play from Ardea Cross. 7 points for Cross. She has 2 fouls, but she just drew 1 herself. missed the free throw. Couldn't complete the three-point play. Here's Southwestern. 37-28. 9-point Iowa Central lead. Here's Romo, defended by Terwilliger. So the starters start the second half for Iowa Central. Dropping it inside for Van Meter, misses the layup, but a foul going to be called. And Tina Lair Van Meter will go to the line for Southwestern. Foul's going to be called on O'Donohue. That's her first. 2 shots for Van Meter. Knocks down the first.
And it looks like Iowa Central is going back to their zone defense like they did in the first half. Let's see how it goes for them. It's been working pretty well. It worked pretty well in the first half, so maybe they'll continue to use that zone.
Van Meter goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line that time. Iowa Central will take it out on the side after the deflection by Washington. Terwilliger with the ball. Gets it to West, defended by Romo.
Oh,
good defense by Romo, forcing the turnover. So Southwestern down 8. They'll get the ball back here. Here's Stapleton over to Washington. Watch out for Takia Stapleton's quick release.
yeah,
Very quick release.
exactly. Yeah, that quick release it's interesting to me because it's just she just fires it.
Foul is going to be called on Iowa Central. It's going to be the third on Mardea Cross. So Cross starting to become in a danger scenario for fouls. That three's no good by Romo. Rebounded by Terwilliger. And Cross gets the feed from Terwilliger and lays it in. 9 points now for Mardea Cross. Terwilliger with another assist. Lead now to 10 for Iowa Central, and West gets the loose ball. Now here's Cross. And a carry going to be called on Mardea Cross. That's her third turnover of the night. She'll quickly go to the bench. She'll be replaced by Toto. So tonight for Cross, 2 travels and now a carry. And 3 fouls as well.
Good defense there by Brittany West.
Van Meter stripped of the ball, but Rolling fights for the ball. Gets rewarded with a jump ball. And Iowa Central has the arrow. So Triton basketball. 7:35 here in the third quarter. 10-point lead. West drops it inside for Rolling. Spin move, lays it up
Very
and
nice. Very nice move by Sarah Rolling.
Strong move. 4 points for Rolling. Stapleton, strong move to the basket. Gets it to go, and the foul. Takia Stapleton. Chance for a 3-point play. 8 points for her.
Looks like Jalen Carter will come in for Brittany West.
Also Chelsea Trotloff in for Southwestern. Stapleton knocks down the free throw, completes the 3-point play. She has 9 points. Here's Terwilliger. Now Toto.
Jalen Carter gives it to Toto. Thought about 3 there.
Terwilliger for 3. No good. She did have an open shot, not a bad shot.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad shot. It was a good look. It was a good look.
Here is Van Meter for three. That's no good.
Starting to look like both teams are going to settle, are starting to kind of settle on threes. Don't want to do that. Here's Terwilliger now. Trying to send up play here. Gives it to Rolling. Skips it to Toto. Toto to O'Donohue. Donahue for three. No good.
Rebound goes to Trotloff. Now it's Romo who brings it up the court. It's Stapleton over to Trotloff. Now in the corner for Washington. Step back three, no good. And Van Meter comes down with it. Back out to Romo. Stapleton just dropped back to the top of the key. Band getting into it. Here at Hodges. Romo over to Stapleton. Spin move on Toto. Step back. Nowhere to go. Gets it over to Trotloff. 6 on the shot clock. Washington drives inside. Floater no good. Tipped out by Van Meter. And it'll be Triton basketball. So Chrissy Okanaka back into the game for the Tritons. Carter will sit down for Okanaka. First time we've seen Okanaka since the first quarter.
Yeah.
She picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter and haven't seen her since. Toto in the corner for three, too long. Tipped away. Okanaka comes down with the rebound. Here's Toto. Spin move in the lane. Okanaka wide open for three. Out to Terwilliger. Okanaka drives inside now. Blocked away. Here's Trotloff. Now over to Stapleton. Now Romo defended by Terwilliger over to Trotloff to Washington. Keandra Washington tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Southwestern. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 41-32 Iowa Central.
4:39 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Terwilliger now.
In and out for Vanessa Romo. Now Terwilliger takes it back up the floor. Here's O'Donohue. And Terwilliger will settle it down, try to get the right ball movement to come along. What Coach Kruger wants. Here's Toto. And lost the ball as he tried to find Okanaka cutting to the hoop. So timeout going to be called by Iowa Central. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with Iowa Central and Southwestern here on the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back here on the Triton Nation Network. It's 41-32 here at Hodges Fieldhouse. Iowa Central takes the lead here in the third quarter. And it's been shaping up to be a pretty good ball game here. It's been a pretty good ball game.
Iowa Central took the lead in the second quarter. Haven't relinquished the lead yet. Romo the fade, no good. And here's Toto taking it quickly up the court. Here's Okanaka. She'll drop it back out to Terwilliger. Over to the corner for Toto. Thought about a three. Okanaka over to O'Donohue. She'll just pass it over to Terwilliger. Trying to put some moves on Stapleton. Trying to find O'Donohue. Cutting to the basket, but Too long and too high of a pass O'Donohue couldn't handle. Tina Lair Van Meter back into the game, as well as number 3 Raven Hayes.
This is number 3 for Southwestern, Raven Hayes, guarded by Okanaka. Now here's Southwestern now looking to get back into this ball game, down by 9.
Here's Bryce over to Hayes, defended by Okanaka, down blocked from behind. No scram for the ball, ends up in a foul. It'll be on Southwestern. It'll be on number 5, Chelsea Trotloff. That'll be her second foul. Brittany West back into the game. In for Toto. So a lot of playing time tonight for Terwilliger.
Yeah, first time coming back, she's getting a lot of playing time. Looks like she's making a pretty good first impression.
She finds the cutting person, which is Okanaka. Okanaka just can't finish. But a good find by Terwilliger. Here's Kiara Bryce, back to Hayes. Hayes setting up the play at the top of the key. Defended by Okanaka. 13 on the shot clock. Counting down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Over to Bryce, and that's too high for her to handle. And a turnover for Southwestern. 2:05 left to go, third quarter. Still a 9-point game for Iowa Central, 41-32. Okanaka West drops it inside for rolling. The back pass for Okanaka. Still got it blocked, so she got it back. Ends up with O'Donohue. She drives inside, finds rolling off the glass
nice.
and in.
Very good look there from O'Donohue to rolling.
6 points now for Sarah Rolling. And now the lead is up to 11 for Iowa Central. Van Meter blocked. Or excuse me, a foul will be called. It'll be on Emma O'Donohue. That'll be her second foul of the game. 2 shots coming for Tina Lair. Van Meter. Knocks down the first.
So this is number 12 for Southwestern. And it's number 12. No, excuse me, 22 for Southwestern. My apologies. Keandra Washington comes in.
Misses a second. And again, Tina Lair Van Meter, 1 for 2 at the line. Toto quickly down the floor. Lays it up and no good.
In and out.
But a good thought by Toto, try to catch Southwestern off guard, not getting back in time, just couldn't finish. Lazy pass by Bryce, but Hayes gets it there, defended by Toto. Van Meter, weird jump shot. She was going to the right, but had to put it up to the left, and just a weird angle on her jump shot.
Here's Okanaka now to take the drive for Iowa Central.
Under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Okanaka. Loose ball.
Ooh.
Inside to Okanaka now. Feeds
Nice.
Rolling underneath and lays it in. 8 points now for Sarah Rolling. 30 seconds left, and a lazy inbound pass almost taken away by Okanaka. Washington drives inside, gets fouled. No shot, it'll be on the floor. Shot clock will turn off now. 20 seconds left to go, third quarter. 2 shots for Keandra Washington. She knocks down the first. Avery Terwilliger back into the game for Brittany West. Also Jasmine Aviles, Vanessa Romo, and Takia Stapleton back into the game for Southwestern. As Washington knocks down both free throws, Iowa Central can hold for the last shot because the shot clock is off. A 10-point Triton lead. 10 seconds left to go. Avery Terwilliger finds rolling, and a foul is going to be called on Aviles. Defending rolling. 7.7 left to go, third quarter. Iowa Central will pass it in on the baseline. Feeds rolling underneath, off the glass, doesn't get to go. 2 seconds, Stapleton lost the ball out of bounds, but the time expired anyways. So at the end of the third quarter, with 1 quarter to go, Iowa Central 45, Southwestern 35. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the start of the fourth quarter here on the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back here on the Triton Nation Network. Iowa Central takes the lead now, 45-35, here with the start of the fourth and final quarter of this game. Iowa Central has been playing dominant the past all game. all game. They have not given up the lead yet.
No, they have not after gaining it in the second quarter. Mostly because of Brittany West and good defense.
Yeah.
That we've seen here in the second quarter. And Okanaka lays it up and in on a fast break opportunity. So they cash in on that fast break. 12-point lead for the Tritons now. Here's Stapleton for Southwestern. Drops it into Aviles. Double teamed, but somehow puts it in.
When there's a will, there's a way. Here's Okanaka now. Takes a drive. Gives it to Toto. Wanted O'Donohue, but didn't want to risk it.
Rolling inside, out to Terwilliger. Finds rolling against.
Oh.
Nice spin, couldn't finish. But Aviles the strong rebound for Southwestern. Cross at the scorer's table, waiting to come in. Here's Washington for three. That's no good. And Avery Terwilliger, another rebound for the Tritons. Now it's O'Donohue laying it in, and the foul. And a great find by Terwilliger to see that O'Donohue is cutting to the basket.
Yeah, exactly. Great find by Terwilliger. And O'Donohue gets the +1.
O'Donohue now with 12 points and a chance for 13 if she can complete the three-point play. She cannot. Rebounded by Bryce of Southwestern. Now it's Washington. Over to Takia Stapleton. Washington drives in. The floater does not go. Got her own rebound. Misses the putback. Rebound by Aviles, a strong rebound, and fouled as she tried to put it back up. She'll go back to the line to shoot 2. Jasmine Aviles to the line. Misses the first. And now Mardea Cross can come in. She'll replace O'Donohue. Also, Van Meter and Raven Hayes check in for the Spartans. So Aviles knocks down 1 of 2. 49-38, still an 11-point lead for the Tritons. Terwilliger has handled the ball very well tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not a lot of turnovers. Toto missing a 3, and an over-the-back call going to be called on Chrissy Okanaka.
But yeah, you're right. Terwilliger, for first time being out here, or playing tonight since ineligibility, she's been handling it, like you said, very well. And Okanaka just got the steal.
Another lazy inbound pass by Vanessa Romo. And just waiting there was Okanaka.
Wow.
It ends up an easy layup for Brittany West. So another easy 2 points and another great defensive play as Okanaka picks up her 4th foul of the night if it's on her. And it will be on her, so that's 4 now on Okanaka. But it's been worth it.
Yeah, it has been worth it, no doubt.
She'll be replaced by O'Donohue to check back in.
Here comes number 3, Raven Hayes. Takes the wheel here.
Almost stolen away by Terwilliger. That a bad pass by Hayes right at the feet of Washington, but able to corral it. Now it's over with Vanessa Romo, defended by Terwilliger, and an offensive foul called on Aviles down low. The ref says she got the hook on Brittany West.
And now Tilliger for the Tritons will take the wheel here.
Here's Cross fighting her way inside, and a jump ball results in going at 3 defenders. But the arrow does favor Iowa Central. So Iowa Central will take it on the baseline. Drops it inside for Cross, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Van Meter. And Hayes will take it down the court now for the Spartans. Here's Keandra Washington. Van Meter missing the jump shot. Cross the rebound, gets it to Terwilliger, excuse me.
Here's O'Donohue now. Wanted to give it to West, but decided not to. And nice drive there by Toto, but couldn't finish. Here's number 22 now, Keandra Washington. And Romo looking to find somebody, but couldn't find anybody. Back to Washington. To Hayes.
7 on the shot clock. Van Meter gets it to go. Wild shot. Got it to go. Still a double-digit lead for the Tritons. Under 6 minutes to go here in the game. Inside to Brittany West. Spin move, left-handed off the glass. No good.
Couldn't get the friendly roll.
So here's Raven Hayes over to Washington. And before the shot, a timeout going to be called by Southwestern. So it'll be a full timeout, but we'll be back in 30 seconds right here on the Triton Nation Network. Welcome back here on the Triton Nation Network. 5:38 left to go in the game, and then we have a big one.
Yeah, yes we do, the big one.
Then we have the men's contest between Southwestern and Iowa Central.
It's gonna be a clash of titans there. Can't wait for that one.
51-40 here, though. An 11-point lead for Iowa Central. Stapleton inside to Van Meter, double teamed. Stapleton got it back. Here's Hayes over to Trotloff. Trotloff, the floater, can't get it to go. Loose ball, fight for the rebound, and a jump ball results. It'll stay with Southwestern. So Southwestern will take it on the baseline. Both these teams looking for their first win in conference play.
If Iowa Central can just hold them off for the last 5 minutes of this game, they might get their first win of the conference in conference play.
Here's Trotloff, drops it inside for Van Meter, and a traveling violation going to be called on Van Meter, so it goes the other way.
And here's Tilliger now. Looking to set play here. Tilliger with the drive. Brittany West for three, no good.
That's her first miss from downtown and a jump ball on the rebound. Good fight for the rebound by Cross, and she'll win the battle because the arrow favors Iowa Central this time.
Brittany West now 3 for 4 on 3-pointers.
13 points for Brittany West. Passing it in at the baseline. Tried to get it for rolling, but it was deflected away. And here comes Stapleton now. Hayes hits a three. Raven Hayes from downtown. She has 6 points now, and Iowa Central will take a timeout this time. So what does Iowa Central need to do to hold on to this lead?
Just continue with that tough defense they've been doing all night, you know. Their defense has been successful tonight, and it's like Coach Cougar said, you know, defense was the key for this matchup. So, you know, that's all it comes down to. Their offense is playing pretty good. You know, they're capitalizing on their own shots. Brittany West obviously 3 for 4 from three-point shot. So we'll have to see if they can hold on for the next 4 minutes.
So 4:23 left to go here in the game. 51-43 the score in favor of the Tritons.
You know, Southwestern, they're only down by 8 points, so they have a chance to tie this ball game up. They can just get the offense going.
Both Mardea Cross and Brittany West close to foul trouble with 3 fouls. And Okanaka lost it. It'll be an over and back. So that one just a careless turnover there.
Yeah, it was a costly mistake there. The Southwestern rule, take back the ball. Here's Stapleton now on the drive, and that's good. Nice little drive there by Sakaya Stapleton.
Southwestern back within 6 now. Here's Cross, finds West inside. Out to Okanaka, back to Cross. Cross drives inside, hop step off the glass, and got it to go.
That hop step is always effective with her. Always works.
Cross has mastered that hop step.
No kidding, she has.
She lasered it off the glass. 53-45, 11 points for Cross, and Stapleton misses the layup, rebounded by Van Meter, and she puts it back in.
No help defense there from the Tritons.
Van Meter now with 9 points. Stapleton has 11 points, so 20 points combined for Van Meter and Stapleton. Cross inside to West, who was wide open, an easy layup. She has 15 now. Okanaka back into the game for her defense. She has to be careful. She has 4 fouls. And West, a jump ball against Stapleton as she was driving to the basket. It'll stay with Southwestern, but good defense by West.
Yeah, good defense indeed.
As Stapleton pulled the ball up to drive with it, West just got her hands in. Terwilliger and O'Donohue back into the game for Iowa Central. Here's Van Meter. Potentially lost the ball, misses the jump shot. Rebounded by Rolling, and here comes Cross. Cross right down the lane, gets it to Rolling, lays it in.
Nice, very nice
Cross.
job. Nice job there by Sarah Rolling.
And the lead for Iowa Central back out to double digits. They lead by 10, 57-47. Here's Van Meter. Now it's Romo. Step up jumper. No good. Rebounded by Terwilliger. 15 points for West. 12 for O'Donohue. Cross again inside. Lays it in. And one. Mardea Cross.
Wow. That phased me up here. That's a nice little drive there by Mardea Cross.
Trotloff picks up her 3rd for Southwestern. And Cross knocks down the 3-point play. She now has 14 points with 3 fouls.
So it's 60-47, and that might actually be the dagger in this game.
Avili slung 2, no good. Rebounded by O'Donohue, and here comes Terwilliger. 60-47, Iowa Central. And an offensive foul. That'll be on Brittany West, and that's going to be her 4th foul of the game.
Wow.
So now Brittany West and Chrissy Okanaka in foul trouble, and a timeout going to be called by Southwestern. We'll be back here at 30 seconds right here on the Triton Nation Network.
We're back here on the Tri Nation Network. Southwestern has the ball now. but they don't have the lead. Iowa Central has the lead, 60-47, and they've been taking control all night. And it looks to me like Iowa Central is going to pull away with this one.
And it'll be a good win for them to get back to 500 overall at 9-9, and their first conference win of the year. Yeah, they would be 1-1 on the season.
Yeah, it's always good to get your first conference win. This, I wouldn't say late, but in this part of the season is what I'm trying to get at. Always good.
Iowa Central's next game is at Nyack, North Iowa Area Community College, as Terwilliger just knocked down that mid-range jump shot. She has 7 points now. 55 seconds left to go. Romo knocked down that one. Here's West. The foul going to be called on Southwestern. It'll be on number 22, Keandra Washington. That'll be 3 on Washington. Not enough fouls to go to the line yet, so they'll pass it in. Here's Cross getting it to West. Open lane, and gets fouled at the basket. She'll head to the line now, and she'll shoot 2. 2 shots for Brittany West. That's the first foul on Vanessa Romo. West missed the first.
Ugh. West misses both.
And Cross, great defense.
That was pretty slick.
Nice crossover move by Stapleton, and she'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 38 seconds left to go here in the game. 2 shots for Takia Stapleton. Knocks down the first. Stapleton knocks down both. She has 13 points. Here's West. Get it into Toto. Now down the floor to Terwilliger. She'll just take it out to run some time. Gets it over to Cross. Back to her, over to West. Terwilliger again. 20 seconds on the shot, or not the shot clock, the game clock. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Cross, inside, misses the layup, rebounded by rolling off the glass, gets it to go again. 9 seconds left to go in the game. 64-51, Iowa Central. They'll get the win. Hayes puts it up, and that's how it'll end. Iowa Central gets their first conference win of the season, defeating the Southwestern Spartans 64-51. Brittany West 15 points. A good performance by Avery Terwilliger.
Yeah,
First time we've saw her here at Iowa Central. She ends up with 7 points. So not a bad game for her.
No, not a bad one at all. It's a very good performance from this Iowa Central women's team. Good win. Good win to get your first conference win.
So I said the first conference win, they'll head to Nyack on Saturday before returning back here January 24th. That would be a Wednesday against Iowa Lakes Community College. That one starts at 5:30. And once again, you can see it right here on the Triton Nation Network. But don't forget, we got the men's contest coming up next.
Yes, sir.
It will be a great one, guaranteed. So stay with us.
100% guaranteed.